Alright, sorry about that. We got this lid. I don't know, I can just kind of like play with it under here. He's looking like something.
Yep.
I don't know what, but you look like something. You know you look like something if I start talking to you.
It's amazing what a couple stabs will do.
I know. Oh, we should write that on a t-shirt. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Something's wacky. Something's not quite right between one eye and the other. But I'm not going to.
They are much more evenly matched there.
You think they are even?
Compared to before you put the lids on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, I want to get a little bit of color over the bridge of the nose here to bring everything together. I'm going to blend the color. I'm going to blend tawny, the natural sheep color. I'm grabbing it all. I got some cinnamon, I've got some autumn gold, a little more of this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it to the right size that I want. What do you think about that? So if I put it on here, actually that might not be too bad. I'm going to cut it a little bit. So I'm just going for a little rhombus. A little of this shape that we don't know what it is.
Yes.
Ever.
Can you put them on your stab web? Because then
Yes.
you can see. Thank
Yes. You want to see?
you. Yes.
You want to see what I'm doing? So this is where, since I cut those edges, this is where a little tease helps blend things away. Oh, he's so handsome.
Definitely handsome.
On the left, anyway. So my right is like my bad side, and then when we film, it's even like more bad because I can't lean in the way I need to. That's my excuse. It's like when you play tennis and you hit a bad shot, and then like look at your racket. I don't know what happened. Stupid racket.
It could be the sun. Could be lots of things. Little breeze.
Oh no, what's bugging me is this eye isn't round. Alright, ears. Oh, ooh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Okay, we get to cut our pelt. I gotta, how does this, can you see that?
Let me zoom out a bit.
Okay, because I want you to see. Okay, the pelt is a square, so it doesn't matter which way you fold it. Either way. It's gonna go on here, like this. Now, see how much...
They have no butt.
See how much there is extra there? So the first thing we're gonna do, so you want your pelt to go to the tail and to the front hump. Hump one, hump two. This isn't really a hump. This is like shoulder blades. So we want to cut a slit right here. So with your super sharp little scissors, just find the center and then cut an inch each way. All right. And then that's going to come down over the hump a little bit. All right. Now we can see what we have extra here. I want to go, well, let me just turn it around. That would make sense. There we go. That's better. Because I was a little too far to the back. Now I got more, since my slit's off center, I got a little more going up towards the shoulder, which is good. All right, now we can see what we have extra here. And I'm going to cut this out. This little triangle. Just a little triangle. All right. And then this is going to be your ears. So just cut it something like that. And you can stretch this out a bit if you end up with a wacky ear shape. This pre-felt's pretty
flexible.
Flexible, yeah. So your ears, I do like light across the inside and dark on the back. So I might do some of this light sheep color, and I mean you could even do some off-white. You can do, where's my opal meal? Did I use it all?
You used a lot of it.
Okay, probably used it all. All right, well let's see what happens if I
on your feet.
I need a little bit more of this. A little bit more dish. This one fiber is pretty long. I think I'm going to cut it in half. There we go. You could put some tawny in here if you want, but I'm going to make them nice and light. And then I'm just going to put this fiber across the ear here. And then I can put a little bit of darkness. Use the gray to kind of like hold it down, but also indicate the, you know, the deep center part of the ear. You got any ear information?
I don't know that I do.
Their ears are pretty fuzzy. I'm sure that's a sand thing. A dirt and wind thing, you know? Okay. And then on the back, I can put, I'm going to just mix up a tawny, autumn gold, tan, chestnut, cinnamon, whatever. Like I'm just making a darker color.
You're totally right in their facts. Their ears are furry and hairs keep the sand and the dust away.
Since the ears are so narrow, I'm cutting this in half and then restack to get rid of any
When camels are provoked, they spit greenish substance from their stomach.
greenish.
That's what it says. And they kick. With those legs, they could probably do some damage.
Yeah. Oh gosh, could you imagine with those toes too? I'm gonna put a little bit of dark at the tip too. Yeah, I imagine you, yeah. You want to say, the proverb should be, walk close to the camel. Because if they get their like out enough to get a full stripe. You're gonna hurt. That's the way it is with horses anyway.
Also staying close is...
Yeah, like if you're walking around their butt, you want, first of all, you want them to know you're there.
Yeah.
And then you stay close because they can't get up.
A full...
Yeah, so if you're like 3 feet away, they can get up. A full kick. All right, now this is a little unblendy for me, so I'm not sure what I need to blend it. I kind of feel like when I hit it with the punch tool, it's gonna blend anyway, but. I'm concentrating on the center because I want the edges to stay a little bit fringy. All right. Now I'm gonna trim. I'm gonna leave the off-white fringy, but I'm gonna kind of trim the darker colors into a neater ear shape. So I'm pulling the off-white kind of out of the way and just hitting the back into like a neater ear shape.
Doesn't take a lot of fiber, but it's nice to have so many color options there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a small bit. My dad's coming to town. We should have gotten him into a video.
Ooh.
That would be fun. It could be funny.
It would be funny.
He makes me laugh. He gives me a hard time.
That's funny. My dad will be in town today, too.
Oh, yeah?
I don't think that's ever happened. Both of our dads in town.
So I close the end, and then as much as I can, I fan the base out. So that I have the base to stab on.
So pretty much in a line.
There's a good distance between the ear and the eye.
Okay.
Yeah, in a line with the eye, on the side of the head, not on the top of the head. They're not rabbits. So satisfying, this. Sorry, I gotta. Okay, I want to get a little fiber here for a few reasons. There's still seams here. Having a consistent color is going to make this distance look greater, like than having all these color changes. That makes the ear look like it's sort of right up on there. So I'm gonna take some tawny. I'm just gonna make a little blend of some of the colors that are going on here. I've got the natural sheep color, some tawny, and some autumn gold. Get it a little murkier with the sheep color. And then a little bit, it'll also blend this cheek a little bit. Just kind of gets set down in here.
The face is practically done.
The eyelashes. We put a little bit of black smooth top in the kit because it really just works best for eyelashes. The first one I did, I used some Surrey, and that, you know, I had some darker Surrey in my first one, and so that can work too. Just the black smooth top's a little easier to control. Yeah, but the face is almost done. I don't do a ton more stabbing, but I will, because I'm filming and I can't totally manipulate it the way that I need to, I will do a little bit more. So what you do with this is up to you. Like, I kind of like the way it's a little wild, so I think I'm going to leave it like that. One of them I cut it a little bit. If you do cut it, kind of come in at it like this, so that you don't end up with a blunt edge, and then you can, you know, tease it out and stuff. All right, so the eyelashes. Oh, and then some of them have, if you want to,
Head poof.
yeah, like a little more poof up here. The eyelashes go like a little like this. Just stack up a thin section, like a 1/4 inch section. Put the center on here. Stab along the top of the eyeball. Take a little black core. Put a little noodle across. Really get it in there because it's going to stick off and that's it. You're not, you know, you can't stab it anymore. Then I kind of stab it all up. Now, the only thing that we did not put in this kit is you need just tiny bit. I would use Serafina white if you have it. It's like, I can't put it in, it's not in the kit.
It would almost get lost.
So, but off-white core works fine if you don't have it. You just roll a tiny little piece.
That is off-white core, right?
Yeah, this is. And stab, I don't have I would use a 40 twist, but stab a little white dot. I'm gonna put a little bit of gray, like just kind of make them look a little kind of weepy, teary, like, you know, you've got eye goop. Okay, then you're gonna cut the eyelashes. I like to go long to short, so just a little bit of an angle. Start longer than you want because you can always make them shorter.
Ooh. Okay.
I think this little special patch of lighter Surrey is going to have to be something like totally goofy. Oh well, I'll figure that out later. We're ready to look at how cute he is.
Yep.
We're ready to do the pelt there, but first we gotta put our Surrey on. Oh, I was like,
a big mess.
I know I lined up a nice little. Here it is. So what I've been doing, and you could do something different, I've just been sticking it straight up. And then put some core to hold it on.
It looks good, so.
Yeah, and then like after you're done everything, it kind of topples from, you know, over. And you could switch it a little bit, but all right, I'm just kind of getting it started. So it's sticking up about 1.5 inches or so.
What do you call a camel with 3 humps?
An overachiever. I don't know. What?
Pregnant.
Aww. Little lady camel. Gonna have a baby. It's what you call a woman with 3 humps too.
Also true.
Although I think my butt got about as big as my belly and boobs. You know how when you're not pregnant and you want to... Never mind.
Is this not a conversation for the YouTube tutorial?
No, it's not. I do have some filter. I was a little late on it, but it's okay. And then to maybe not go directly from Pelt to, well, no, we'll put that on top. I was going to say we could put some blender fiber, but what I'll do is I'll put the Pelt on, and then to bring the Pelt together with this, we'll put a little bit of fiber on top.
Hold it upright more too.
Yeah. Well, I don't necessarily want it to, I kind of want it to start to flop down. Yeah. But
the story is really perfect for that.
I know, it's so fun. I love like just the character of the little tips and everything. Okay. The Pelt. Pelt's a big mama jama. I'm going to get rid of these because I need my whole, my whole surface here.
Whoa.
I know. And you can even like bring this together. I mean, you can kind of do it once you put it on, but okay. So what it be is like mostly tawny, I think. Like we have all these other colors. So I still have a lot left, but it's gonna go fast right here. So you could do, if you have this lighter color left, let's see what I have. Let me get out what I have. I have some chestnut, and I have this autumn gold, and I have this merino. So I really want to put some of those at the top. And then I'm going to put tawny, and then I might put something around the belly. So near these corners, I kind of want to have near the corners what I have at the tops of my legs, which is tawny. So that's what I'm going to put there. This earth colored pre-felt, like it will show through a little bit, but I kind of like it because it's like this, it's like this undertone skin color kind of. All right, now I'm gonna play with this stuff. The side that you pull is going to be thicker than the side that comes out of the piece. So keeping that in mind, that's how I'm laying this out. Because the thinner, fringier side will blend with the tawny layer better than the chunk that I'm holding on to. I'm getting to the end of my autumn gold, so I have to keep in mind how much I have left.
So if somebody went really dark on the legs and they want to kind of blend into that, is that something to take into consideration?
Yeah, like you would get a little darker here. If the tops of your legs were really dark, basically you want the same color at these corners that you have on the tops of your legs. And then I think what I'll do is leave this alone and then use the chestnut to blend into the pump once I have everything on there. All right, that's all I'm gonna do.
Super pretty.
And once I get it on, I might need to add a little fiber, you know, just to make sure. But the thinner that you can lay it out, the better it's gonna blend. When you pull big chunks, it's not gonna blend as well. Oh, you know what else you can do? Well, I didn't do it, but if you have like a brush, like a dog brushy thing, you can kind of tease the edges of your pre-felt out. So I'm not like super duper stabbing this. I just want to make sure everything's starting to hold on here so that when I cook it up. This would be a good job for the bigger stabbing.
Yep.
The more that you can, when you're doing this kind of stuff, the more that you can like relax your hand and bounce from your elbow, the better it's going to be for your arm. Versus like you know, like a super death grip and using your wrist too much. Okay. Oh, that's fun. All right, little critter. Come here, little critter. There's not going to be an easy way to film this.
Ready to zoom out.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Never going to be able to see this. This is a lot of stabbing. Like getting this on, anytime we make a pelt, it just takes a lot. Oh, you know what? We need a little wrap right here, which I didn't do. Each top of the leg needs one more. Sorry, it jumped ahead. It needs one nice big flat ribbon that starts to come up here. That way the pelt totally meets color, you know. I was a little too bald there. So once I get the pelt on, I will come at the inside of the leg. So on the front leg, it's like same thing. Just need that ribbony crisscross right there. See, that way it's going to come down and meet color. Whereas without it, it does not.
Does that pelt end up covering the whole underbelly?
Not quite. I think I do a little bit of fiber across the belly.
Which helps hold it on too.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, we do a little fiber on the insides of the legs here. It's funny, I used almost all my tawny on that one.
Yeah, you have a lot left.
And for some reason on this one I have a lot left. All right, now I can really work this on here. Sorry about that. Okay. So I don't make a skirt on these guys. This, like you can kind of, they don't really have, they have this weird like belly to thigh thing that most animals have, like a pretty pronounced skin flap right here. They don't really have it. So I just kind of start stabbing it together and then I'll figure out what I need. Okay, so like up here, I want a transition. So I think this might make a good transition. Gosh, this came in so long. Maybe I just didn't realize how long it is. So this is going to really darken this up because this comes down a good distance. Which is okay. It's a Schwarthy camel.
All right, I tried to shift a little bit.
Okay.
Without actually floating in the air above you, it's hard to
Right.
get the right angle sometimes.
I haven't been making my camels very shaggy in terms of the belly. Like I'm just kind of bringing it around and.
Do some of them have shaggy bellies?
Well, I think it's more the Asian ones do, because they're like in the mountains and they actually get like super shaggy. And I'm also trying to find the definition of the hump versus the belly, like just really stabbing there to give it a little bit of a definition. Let me get the other side going before I'm
not seeing shaggy belly.
Oh, you're looking online?
Yeah, their little lips do smile a lot.
I know, they're so cute. Until they spit on you.
Green stomach stuff.
This is a nice blend, this
The chestnut?
chestnut to the Marrakesh to autumn gold to tawny. Alright, I'm getting out the punch tool because I need to get some stuff secured.
The 2 camels look a little shaggier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll show you a little, like one leg treatment, and then I probably won't film all the pelt stabbing. It's just stabbing. Yeah, it's just getting it to become one with what's there. But I want to show you how I would do. See, I kind of like the pre-felt tone showing through a little bit there.
Boy, that is a lot of stabbing.
Yeah, it's just a lot of stabbing. This is actually coming around the belly pretty well. I might not need another color, but I'm going to show you how I do the leg. Okay, so I want this to come around the butt.
Can you move the foot a little? Yep.
Oh, I want to show, you can kind of go over the tail too, I'll show that. And then this, just kind of bring in along the leg, just sort of fold it along the leg and belly combo. I am letting a little bit, be a skin flap there. And then in here, You might throw a little bit of, if you have oatmeal left, it looks like this. Just a little bit of something that's going to make the transition from the tawny to the off-white not so. Usually their animals' inner legs are like kind of like a lighter color. Plus it helps hold the pelt on even more to put a little fiber over those fringy edges. So it looks like that. Around the tail, I did this on with the tiger pelt, depending on how far. All right, this pelt doesn't come all the way back onto it, but if the actual pre-felt came over your tail, you could cut a slit here and here and sort of fold it around and felt it on. This one doesn't, just the fiber does. So I'm gonna fold it around and felt it on. Get this to come around. Sorry, is the leg in the way?
What is it about the oatmeal that makes it such a good
Blender?
everything?
I know.
Yeah.
It is pretty good. I don't
And
know.
that's an example of core being used as
Yeah.
top,
Yeah.
essentially.
I need a little bit of cover right here. Didn't quite get that enough. But same thing on the front legs. You're going to bring the pelt around. You're going to bring the pelt around, and then you're going to put, you know, a little bit of something there. On the belly, I think I'm just going to put a little bit of tawny across the belly.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to stay up because he's on his humps. Hold on. Ah. I try to avoid having to stab like a lot of wool just right into. It just takes so long.
Mm-hmm. It's coming together. You got a lot of stabbing to do, though. You're kind of wrestling with him a little bit with the legs in your face.
I know. Getting this shaped around, you have a little bit of a pucker on the here as well with maybe with your pelt, but it should, yeah, if you just kind of keep teasing it out, and you should be able to figure out what needs to go where. Just kind of refinding the shape of everything.
Mm-hmm. Then you keep working it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna stab for a little bit. I like the way
That's like an offshoot right there.
I
That
like the
whole
way this ended up.
yeah, it looks good.
I like the whole thing actually. Okay, I have been just stabbing. And
15, a good 15
that's
minutes.
what you are gonna do. The only thing left is some leg blending. So I got a little bit more pre-felt showing there than I would like, so I'm just going to take some tawny and make that go away.
Dab it on.
And I'm not going to do all 4 legs with you, but you're going to, and everybody has different colors and stuff, so hopefully. I can't wait to start seeing camels.
Yep.
Okay, so down here, I have a few choices. I can either just take the color that's on the hock and run it this way. That way it'll blend. Okay, so see, stripe. It's just a little tedious trying to stab fiber. And then this way, it kind of
blend
away, yeah. It's probably the easiest way to do it. Another way would be to, you know, mix a color, but really letting the fringe do the work. Probably the way
more
to go.
natural.
Yeah. And then on the back side, like you can do it again, but I usually just kind of let whatever's coming over and the stab through do the trick. Like I don't put a whole nother piece on this side.
Yeah, well, that does the trick. Then you'd have going around the front, and then it'd be never ending.
Never ending felting. So whatever,
show the difference there.
Yeah.
From that.
So whatever your legs need, that's what you're gonna do. And then it's like just a lot of kind of neatening up, you know, like, yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do that. Okay, so on this one, I meant to show this earlier. All right, look how different my knees are. Look how so I can fudge them. I took my dark gray core and I just fuzzed out a little bit and I stabbed it on the front of the knee. I don't know, I just wanted something a little bit different. So I'm putting this one a tiny bit higher to visually trick you that my
knees are
the same. They're totally not. And then I think I took a little bit of this. Same thing, and just, I probably should have done this first. Should have done this first, and then do the dark. So same thing, blend away the stripe, but then I just put, for some reason I decided to make this little knobby knees darker. Yeah.
Nice.
Whew. Wild thing.
Got a lot of, hold on. Whoa, just went the wrong way towards the hump. I can't even see him.
You can't see him?
Well, hang on. Woo! Okay.
Yeah? Is my neck bent?
Can't even see his own hump.
He's so cute!
He is cute.
Milo. You survived.
I did.
It's because you were well prepared.
For life
For
in
the desert.
yes.
Yes, life in the desert.
What do camels use to hide themselves?
To hide themselves?
Yes.
I don't know what.
Camouflage. Kind of like me here.
That's a good one. Camouflage. I was trying to come up with another one, but I couldn't. So we're gonna move on. So that was fun. This is the little camel guy that I made, and I can't wait to see the camels start popping up. Use Serafina Felting Fanfare is our noodle felting group, so we would love to see you there and your projects there, and you can ask any questions there. I do want to do a little camel blanket. I've made them in the past, and that would be a fun thing to do. So that could maybe be an upcoming tutorial.
Yeah, a little mini.
Yeah, a little mini, because they look really cute with tassels and colors and that kind of stuff could go along with if you were building a nativity. So just so you know, our animals that would be in the nativity scene, the sheep, the goat, the donkey, the camels, maybe even the pig, if you wanted to throw a pig in there for some reason. But they're kind of to scale, not exactly, but they'll look good together. Like yeah. So they're pretty much 1/6. So like a figure would be about I would probably make like a 12-inch figure. So
the forest folk idea could be turned into a wise man.
Yep. Yeah, the forest folk could work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, we didn't go that realistic on the faces on those, but yeah, that construction concept. So thank you so much, and we hope to see you on Facebook, and look forward to the next thing we make together.
Yeah.
Yep.